Hello, it's Peter Jacobson here, and I'm just doing my presentation today on the Dick and Carey model, and I've applied it to the course I'll be developing for my ongoing edX assignment work. So rather than just doing a podcast, I've got this screen sitting here simply because I went away and developed a little model. So you'll notice I've come up with box one on the left there, create the goals and objectives, and I'm going to sort of base this around a training package, a vocational course as such in Australia that already comes. It's one of our compliance models that we have to show the students all the elements they'll be trained and assessed against and the performance criteria that will measure whether they are competent or not competent. Within that process, we always have what we call a recognition of prior learning or a recognition of current competency process, which effectively measures what the students already know that can be applied against this qualification. We always like to, again, another government requirement for us is to undertake some pre-learning around students' capability in terms of literacy and numeracy, and then that informs whether the students are going to require any extra help to be able to pass this unit of competency. We then, in order to train and assess, we need to provide a relevant range of resources, and they'll normally be placed on a learning management system and delivered in a blended format that will have the materials there. It'll have audio, video, there'll be workshops to attend, and any of the notes or PowerPoints from workshops or classes or tutorials will be placed on the LMS. From there, at that point, the student is ready to sit an assessment. We are very strong here on conducting an authentic assessment process, not just relying on exams, but a full gamut of that is applied depending on the skills we're assessing against. So it's a very rigorous process. It tests students in the workplace, perhaps. It tests them in simulations. They may have to submit some written work, complete some quizzes, a whole variety of things. But at the end of the day, they will ensure their competence is of a suitable level. At that point, at that moment in time, the student is competent and will receive a pass in that subject. Post-training and assessment, an evaluation will be undertaken. It could be formative, as in an online evaluation done immediately after the student's completed and get responses that will give us data to work with, or it could be summative and it could just be examining student retention data, collate the survey results, pull it all together and have a whole range of things to measure against. So when I was just finishing this unit, my little Dick and Carey model off, you'll notice I put these squiggly red lines on, and I guess that was because that simulates the box below, which says it's an ongoing continuous improvement project that would be forever feeding back through the steps that I've applied to from the Dick and Carey model, and continually looking and assessing, because students in these sort of courses are ongoing and we're forever developing them. So I hope this has explained it well. Thank you. Goodbye.